this is our storage shed, I guess you could say.
Junk shed.
More like junk shed. We've been, I guess, waiting. Cindy's posted that video on our old brooder, and I've been wanting chickens, and she's making me want chickens even more now. And
right there is where the barn is. The donkey and goats stay in there overnight.
Well, I started looking up chicken brooders. I said, we're going to have to either make one or buy one. And so Cindy just all of a sudden said, let's just put the chickens in the barn, in the shed.
I want to get rid of this junk anyway.
And
it's just in the way, and we're not taking care of it. Who needs a peacock? I mean, come on.
It's like, cool. That's a great idea. So we could just chicken wire frame these in.
Point over there on camera here.
With this frame here, the ceiling, we can frame it in, put some 2x4s or some posts.
So right there
and chicken wire.
This side of the table here, all the way up and over, and next to the door, we're gonna frame it in and put some hardware cloth. Probably not chicken wire, but hardware cloth.
And right here, also on this one.
Right here to that side of the door.
And then
over all the way here.
And then on the back side here, we can cut that out. We have a long window that we can frame it and put inside that, so get some more light in here. I know it's going to be not good for the lighting, but that's the best right now we can come up with. So get some.
I think it'll be fine though.
Lighting for the chickens. It's going to be good for the afternoons when that sun's in the west.
Yeah, because that's the west wall right there.
And on this side over here, we'll have to frame this in here to make a better entrance for the chickens, and have a window in here somewhere for more lighting. We might put some windows in over here in the barn area where the bigger animals are at, so they can get some light coming this direction.
So talk about what we are thinking about doing with this third of it right here.
I'll let you talk about it. That's your idea.
Well, this third of it, we've got these walls that we built right here. Those were temporary walls that we could take down and take with us. That was 2 houses ago, and now we're just not using them at the moment, but they're really sturdy, and so they're 4x8, so we're just kind of hanging on to those. Probably leave them there for right now.
We want to save them for our final property we move to, so we can build up
for a more permanent structure. They're really sturdy, really good. That was a good investment there, and we don't want to just throw something together and not take care of it and have to leave it here or whatever. So anyway, we're just going to leave those there for now and get rid of all this junk, of course. And that table right there, we might just use it as a table to work on, or we might store some feed over there or something. But that's just going to temporarily kind of be a storage area. This area here in the middle is going to be where the chickens and probably guineas are going to be. And we're going to do the deep litter method on the ground here. So you can see it's just dirt.
We're not going to use junk like this. We're not going to use this junk. That's going to be gone.
We're gonna get some. We got a whole bunch of leaves around us.
It is a deep litter method right now.
Yeah, not this kind of litter.
Kind of litter.
We're gonna use the deep litter method. At least 12 inches or so of leaves and just all kinds of ground covering that we can find. And this will be where the chickens are. And over there on that third of it, each third is approximately 8 feet. It looks like 8 feet each. So that third is going to be a tool/work area. We don't do a lot of like carpentry stuff, but he does have some tools that we really need a designated place for because they're in the house right now. So we're going to use that as a work area, a place to store the tools. This is a really good barn, but we've always just used it as storage, and we never use this stuff. I mean, look at that. That's a picture of my cousin and his wife. I didn't even know I had that, and it's broken. There's a picture of my grandpa and grandma, I think, and thankfully the picture's fine. I'll just have to reframe it, but I mean, we never use this stuff. So Most of it's probably going to get thrown away. Doug Oldham, anybody ever heard of him? I used to go to church with him years and years ago. And I just want to get rid of most of this. So, hey, if you see something you want, let me know.
We'll think about giving it to you at a good price.
Anything else you wanted to add?
No. Hopefully you'll have some new videos coming soon on the progress of clearing this out and rebuilding this.
Yeah, we'll show the progress and any plans that we changed. And there's also wiring in here, but I don't think it currently works. We're gonna have to make sure that's working and get some lighting in here.
Well, there's no
But it's
wiring.
fine.
There's no wiring. It's just the
fixture.
Just the fixtures.
Okay.
Evidently they
Yeah,
keep the
so we'll get that
wiring
working.
Or they planned on putting wiring in. They never did.
But I'm tired of using this big space for storage, and it's just got a dirt floor. When we can do so much more with it, and we don't need the storage because we're not using this stuff. So we will be keeping some of it.
I got my little
Because
rake.
like those plates right there were my grandma's, and I'm gonna give them to my teenage daughter for her hope chest. I've already talked to my mom about it. She's totally fine with that. And there's actually more in this. See, grandma's dishes. And there's more on the ground that I need to get, but I've got a ton of those, and so we'll be keeping those and some other stuff. I'm probably gonna have a lot of memories going through all this. A lot of this is from before we were married.
So we simplify our lives.
Trying to be minimalist as much as possible.
We just saw a commercial on TV about these two couples were smiling, and then they opened the garage, and the garage was packed full, and then both jaws dropped.
They were overwhelmed.
They both said, "We've got this." Well, we've got this. We have got this. So
We can do it.
We can do it. So we got to put the camera down and
get busy.
Get planned on.
And we also have to keep an eye on the weather because it is stormy out there, and we're under a tornado watch until 11.
Yeah, and
lightning.
It just started raining just a
we
few
need
seconds
the
after we
rain
started
so
recording.
bad, though. I'm so glad we're getting the rain.
And this is our catch-all side, since we don't see this side over here very much.
Yeah, that's our junk side.
And so
We're in the process of cleaning everything up right now. We just kind of unintentionally just kind of let it go, but we're trying to get it all cleaned up and organized and more workable, like more practical. We need it to be more functional.